Welcome to AOK Championship Wrestling. It's Wednesday night. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And we got our 9 big matches for you, as always. Let's get straight to it. Kicking things off with ladies' actions. Haha. Can't you tell by my ridiculous accent? Anyway, I'll get my story straight here. Miss Money in the Bank to take on the women's champ in a non-title matchup. Not a cash-in. Just a one-on-one exhibition matchup. We're going to hope that 2K has gotten some things squared up for us. Let's kick it off. Miss Money in the Bank first. The Irresistible Force, Lilith.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Irresistible Force, Lilith.
What I say. And she does have the Money in the Bank briefcase. This thing just, doesn't want to accept the fact that she is the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. The champ, newly re-won for another reign as the women's heavyweight champion. The Crimson Ninja, I don't know what just happened there to Lilith. She gonna go out after, or she gonna, no such sneak attack. Lilith trying to get a cheap shot in there, but Zoe Yuri wise to it, but unfortunately still coming up a little bit short on that attack. The referee allowing this match to continue with Zoe Yuri still in her entrance gear. Catching the champ by surprise. And that attack during the entrance, but Yuri able to finally get her feet under her. We're going to play a little back and forth. The referee actually allowing this to be an actual matchup. We're just going to let somebody think of the children. Lilith taking it right to the champ again. Non-title matchup. I'm not sure, just not sure what happened right there. She done lost her mind. Lilith and Zoe about to kick it off for real now. Big headbutt by the challenger. Yuri sent to the turnbuckles, follows it up. A little bit of a thumper there. Yuri needs to pull this together and get her feet back, get her head on right, because the Irresistible Force has been pretty straightforward here in her ass whooping of the world champ. Wow, maybe Yuri got a hold of some bad sushi or something. She ain't up for the fight tonight. As we get a pinfall attempt to kick out. Oh, one. Oh, referee correct me on 2. He say 2. Nice low drop kick. Yuri finally getting some momentum behind her feet. Behind her feet? Behind her here. Good golly. Irish whip over the top and to the outside. Good golly. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Yuri. Now she's back in control. A handful of hair sends her opponent down along the ringside area. Back inside we go, Yuri. Going to the high rent district. Long way out. Diving DDT from the top rope. We got a pinfall attempt. No, Yuri. Look at this, Lilith standing right back up. I mean, a little groggily, but she's back to her own feet. Lilith needing the ropes to pull herself up. Big running shoulder there. And Yuri not only in control, but quite brutal here. Look at this. Rolls out of the way. Lilith. Up to the shoulders. Face first. That may do it. Non-title matchup. The world champion. Shoulders are down for 2. Lilith going prehistoric with that. Primitive but effective. Versus the Irish whip. Drops to the mat. Lilith misses with that chop, but Yuri rolls her up with that double foot stomp. Sends her in. Acrobatics, little handspring action into the corner. Lilith catches that last fist. But again, Yuri with another reversal. Into the corner we go. Yuri lines her up and an avalanche clothesline. Coming in from behind, side Russian leg sweep. Couple of right hands. Straight to the cheekbone. Curb stomp. Joe there for the count. And it's a 3, the champ. Trying to shatter the dreams of championship victories out of the Irresistible Force. And this Money in the Bank getting a reality check by the world champion. Yuri waving her out of the ring. She is not afraid of a Money in the Bank contract. Another victory for your champion. Up next, RWP. The highest one in the room to take on Marvelous Bud Marvelous. One-on-one action. Appreciate you guys coming in and sitting in with me here on AOK. We line up in game for Halloween Havoc. It's right in game. We are in the first week of October. Our next major event will be Halloween Havoc in just a few short weeks. Casket matches galore. I don't know. We'll see. Probably.
Is scheduled for one fall.
Hells in cells and caskets and ambulances and maybe a zombie or two.
RWP.
Ryan Potter Ready to go one-on-one with the Marvelous One.
And his opponent, from out of this world, weighing in at 253 pounds, Buddy A-List Marvelous.
Bud Marvelous makes his way to the ring to get ready to go one-on-one here. Yeah, a pretty good run here as far as championship gold goes. Former Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, setting his sights on bigger and better, bigger fish. RWP, Bud Marvelous ready to go at it here. Let's ring the bell and get it on, Joe Brony. Center of the ring, and Potter first to strike. Into the corner, Bud Marvelous sneaking in, but another set of boots. Purple sneakers upside the forehead. And a monkey flip. Never go wrong with a monkey flip. Swing and a miss, but Marvelous gets caught on that second right. Really well set up here. This bridging suplex holds him down, not even for one. Referee a little slow for the count. I don't believe he would have got him on it anyway, but regardless, it would have been nice to hear at least a one count. And Potter taking an opportunity here that few get, putting Bud Marvelous back on his back here. Again, Buddy back to his feet, reverses it, guillotine over the top rope. And now Marvelous. Oh, spoke too soon. Potter cutting all that bullshit short with a DDT. Marvelous looking for the low ground. Potter follows him out. We're going to fight it out here beside us. Hurricane Rana, Bud Marvelous, nice reversal on that. And back inside we go. Or not, just kidding. Haha, tricked you. Back outside, and Potter with a chop block just about breaks the ankle of Bud Marvelous. These two are evenly matched here tonight. There's a whole lot of chain wrestling going on between these two, and another pinfall attempt by Potter, and Bud with another quick kick out. Potter perhaps slowing the pace down a little bit. ZA21, what's up? Prince TT. Welcome in, throwing those boards up. Everybody in the back row can see them. Drop kick, missile style right between the eyes. Marvelous shoulders down. RPW gets a one count. Get out of here with that bullshit. Should have at least been a 2.5. Potter sneaking in. Looks like he was going for a buzzsaw. And back and forth, both these men looking for the advantage. Marvelous, I mean, gets the advantage, but to what avail as we're back outside the ring. You're looking at perhaps another 10 count. Because you know Joe Brony will count your ass out. Bud Marvelous brutalizing RWP here. Back inside perhaps. Marvelous looking for an easy cover. And Potter not ready to count out yet. Gets the shoulder up, moving it right along. Back to his feet. Powerbomb. Bud Marvelous might be looking for the showers here soon. Submission hold applied. Looking to make him tap. Marvelous finds an opening. That's it. Marvelous dreams. Potter not giving up, but it looks like Bud may have just let it. He might be out cold. Bud may have put him to sleep. No. A close two. But not quite. Look at this leg sweep, and Potter looking for the cover. And Bud Marvelous gives him a 2 count. Solid bridging suplex. And another cover. And another kick out. Marvelous keeping this thing alive. Potter dumps him outside, follows him out around the side. Big right hand. This front row crowd getting a view here. And these two duke it out again at ringside. Marvelous into the barricade. RWT takes us back inside. He might be looking to end it. Marvelous weasels his way out of the back. Gets caught up one more time here as RWP sets him up at ringside with a big clothesline. Hits the ropes for momentum and dives through. No. Marvelous with a right hand to the jaw. Stops Potter cold and back in the ring. Bud taking back control. And that right hand will pretty much do that at any point. A little Lou Thesz action. And a few more right hands. Marvelous with a power bomb. Awful close to the ropes. Potter self-aware. 2 count. Kicking out at 2. Keeping the match alive. It's been a pretty good matchup so far, to be honest with you. A little alley-oop from the corner. Bud now taking his time. Big boots in the face, and this might be the beginning of the end. Snapmare and another boot. Potter busted open, but he is back on his feet. And it is time for the Psycho Cutter. Marvelous. Shoulders is down. Potter looking for the pinfall. And we got a 3 count. RWP with the victory.
Here is your winner, RWP.
Hell of a matchup that was. Ready for some more one-on-one action here. Maybe, perhaps. Project Clown. Malice. Being led to the ring tonight by Luna. To take on the King of Old School, Prestige. Being led tonight by IKB. As we go through these unnecessarily long loading screens. Again, we'll welcome you guys in. Welcome to AOK Championship Wrestling, where you're not just watching great wrestling, we're just AOK. Let's get ready to hit that ringside area. Somebody push the button. Push the button. Push the button. Let me push the button. There we go. No pushy buttons. I push all the buttons. I'm a little interested. Welcome in, Kenny. I'm a little interested to see how this match goes on here.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Unpredictable from the City of Angels, weighing in at 260.
This monstrosity, Malice. Being led by Luna Chick. You heard me. You heard me. That's what I said. You heard me. He's a big man. Not that old. Not that old. Not that guy.
28 pounds. The King of Old School.
I mean, at least he reps. You know what I mean? At least he represents AOK. I mean, at least he represents the brand. You know what I mean? We'll give him that. We'll give him that much. I can't. He is proud of his AOK heritage. But also, he may get his cocky head knocked off here tonight by Project Clown. But I don't know. I mean, he put this thing together over the past couple weeks with Bouchard and Coleman. Now this matchup is, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do too much of this matchup. A lot of this is AI built tonight. I was at I hit a little creative slump with everybody and was like, let's see what it throws out there and make small adjustments here and there. I put Ken Bouchard and Luna in as managers. Yeah, we'll see. I can't imagine Prestige going face by any means. But hey, it's 2K. Everything else is broken. Why not that? I mean, those ribs are probably broken. That was a hell of a kick. And a couple more to go with it. Prestige back up. We'll give him that much. Sends the big guy over the top rope, getting into dangerous territory here with Bouchard around the other corner. Malice, I would say Malice better get back up there and start using that size to his advantage. Prestige being kind of brutal here, kind of relentless in his attack, but again, good strategy against such a beast of a man. Then again, get yourself count out. There ain't gonna be much of a matchup here. The Prestige is looking like he just got like divorce papers, man. What is he doing tonight? He might have just pissed the big guy off, but maybe not. Again, keeping control of this thing. Malice, I say Malice getting shots in, but falling short here the last few attempts. Slowing Prestige down, that may have done it though. That may put him back in control, at least to the point of a victory. A huge pin here, going for the cover, and Prestige kicking out before a 2 count. Into the ropes, and Malice. The vicious spear and a low drop kick, moving quite quickly for such a big man. Kick to the lower back and one of the arms. IKB rooting his boy on, at least got him back to his feet. Headlock takedown, Prestige taking it, well, as we like to say, old school there with that amateur takedown. Greco-Roman style boot to the head. I mean, we want to keep it. Prestige shot here trying to keep it technical, you know. Prestige keeping the big man mostly grounded here. Over the top rope again. Look at this, Luna. Trying to get Joe's attention. She may have caught Prestige's. But not enough. What a clothesline. And a huge boot takes the clown outside. Man. Prestige, look at this. Malice right back up. Right back up and looking for more, well, I was going to say it, looking for, what he got was more punishment. This Prestige. Absolutely manhandling this dude tonight. The referee counts to 6. Prestige making it back into the ring, but look at this, just long enough to break the count. As Malice catches his breath and turns the tide here on the King of Old School. Bouchard. Prestige, was that a... Did he just kick Bouchard? Malice, good God. Big throwaway suplex. And Malice has become just that. Another throwaway suplex. Prestige rolling around in pain here on the concrete. The referee count to 7. Prestige getting back up. Malice back out to break the count. Looking for an opportunity. Another amateur takedown. Prestige. Taking it as old school as he could get. Malice, unfortunately, so far has been unable to use that size and power to his advantage here. Prestige has just been too quick for him. And look at this, prestidigitation. Oh, we got a roll up. And Malice lifting that giant frame. Just enough to break the 3 count. And again, Prestige. Holding the big man's momentum just as quick as he can build it. A little something for the crowd there, of course. Oddly enough, Ken Bouchard and Luna not being too much of a distraction for either side. What was that? Fireman's carry driver. Good. What the hell was that? Prestige tries to lift the big man one more time, and Malice puts the brakes on and then proceeds to beat them off of Prestige. Finally, Malice maybe looking at getting that opportunity here to use that size. That discus clothesline takes him straight off his feet. We got a pinfall attempt and a 2 count. Malice seems like he was sure that was going to be it. Sends him for the ride, pulls him back in. Big shoulder tackle. I'm looking for a submission. Scorpion Deathlock. Boston Crab, my bad. That's on me. That's on me. That was my bad. It's the Boston Crab. Don't nobody yell at me. Don't none of you do that. Prestige with a deep 6 as I'm trying to tuck my way out of trouble. And again, Malice with a kick out. Prestige running out of ideas here. That may not be your best one. You're not going to stand here and trade blows with this dude. Prestige gonna stand here and take right hands from Malice. Malice dishing them back, but Prestige again coming out on top of this this back and forth. Malice reverses it. Nah, misdirection, and again Prestige lays the big man out. And again, this beast gets his shoulder up. In the corner, Prestige. Kick to the midsection. Lock, can he spin him again? For the second time tonight, the prestidigitation. And he gets it. The final 3 goes to Prestige. And I don't know, IKB, these guys, this crowd might be getting behind him. I don't know if he's turning face, but I guess that's more on the crowd than it is us. That'll be weird. Prestige picking up the victory as we get ready for some women's action. Extreme Rules as Empress Sparrow takes on Piper Ramirez. Man, you love to hate. That's what his daddy called him. That's what his daddy called him. Woo! Can I get a hell yeah? Another long-ass loading screen, huh? What else we got tonight, man? We got Amadeus. Excuse me, ma'am. We got Amadeus to take on Alexander K. We got the Big Dog challenging Chris Chaos for the Hardcore title. We got the High Justice Logan Hawk taking on Larry the Hippie. The world champion is here tonight, Zach the Ripper, to take on Jay Blackbear. In our main event tonight, James Coleman to battle Krob of the Faces of Fear. All that and more. Not really. Coming up next, Empress Sparrow making her way to the ringside area. Been They've been quiet over the last couple of weeks. Not at the Night of Champions event. So she is back here tonight. Looking to go one-on-one with the former Women's World Tag Team Champion, Piper Ramirez. General of the women's locker room, this lady is the driving force of the women's division.
And from Puerto Rico, Piper Ramirez.
Oh no, not a pre-roll on the edge. Piper Ramirez, former tag team champion with her sister Paige. We go for some singles action tonight. She challenges former world champion, former everything champion, Empress Sparrow. Had a big swing and a miss, and Empress answers back with an uppercut and a quick submission hold. But Ramirez, look at this, returns fire. We're looking to make the Empress tap. Stun gun using the top rope as leverage. And it is an Extreme Rules matchup. Trash can, but we're going to keep it outside the ring for the moment. As the Empress introduces Piper into the barricade. No disqualification, no count out. We have a trash can inside the ring. We're going to get ourselves a ladder as well. Empress getting the crowd behind her as Piper gets a ladder in front of her. Sets it up. What's she got in mind with that? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Big guillotine one more time. And Ramirez needing to cover up here as Empress puts a beat down on her. Fight for the trash can. Ramirez with the upper hand. Reverses, pulls her back for the shoulder tackle. A little hesitation there, but again, keeping things going. Slams her into that ladder. Cuts her off with the pass from rolling out of the ring. Ramirez wanted to do the dirty work on the inside. But she needs help. Goes for the sledgehammer, decides against it. Huge belly-to-belly overhead suplex. And the Empress going for a cover gets a 1 count. And another big clothesline over the top rope. We're going back outside. Boot to the face. 2 of them to be exact. And 1 to the butt cheek. That backdrop, she held on to her. Just kind of drove her into the concrete. Damn. Dolly got in. And Piper not refusing the sledgehammer this time. Ramirez. That shot to the kidneys drops the Empress. Repeated shots. And another clothesline, this time the Empress being dumped outside. Bouncing off our desk is Ramirez. It's digging at the eyes of the women's general. Back inside we go. Empress thinking maybe it's a good opportunity. Gets one count. Ramirez with a big reversal and a pinfall attempt of her own. Damn, what a boot. Empress caught her square with that thing, and now the sledgehammer to the midsection. Ramirez slaps on the sleeper. Looking for a submission. Referee checking the arm. We get no go. Look at this. Piper finds herself staring up at the stars. And Empress, another head full of steam and a big boot. Takes her opponent outside, and we're fighting on the concrete one more time. What else is there? We got a steel chair this time. These two are absolutely smacking the shit out of each other tonight. Scoops her up and drives her down again. Ramirez with a roll-up. Joe Brody way out of position for that. Almost gets it with the two. Sidestep. Ramirez falling short with that drop kick. Fireman Scary has her up on the shoulders. Snake eyes. Guillotine. I'm not sure what she was trying to hit her with. And now she meant to hit her with that medicine. They didn't. Ramirez working the shoulder over of Empress Sparrow. She's been on that left shoulder here for quite some time. Piper in pretty much control of the matchup at the moment. She wears her opponent down. Again, another submission hold applied. Empress measured her with that right hand. Into the ropes. Sidesteps and pushed her right into the ladder. From a deadlift up off the mat, slams her with that suplex. But the Empress turned her back on her opponent, and Ramirez. They're looking for another submission, and that's it. She makes her tap, the Empress. Tapping out
Here is your winner,
to Piper Ramirez. The women's champ better keep an eye on her own back. As Piper Ramirez looking for opportunities. Amadeus of Project Clown to take on Alexander K. 1-on-1. Matchup coming up next. Still got the big dog taking on Chris Chaos for the world. Well, I guess it's the world hardcore title. A hardcore title, regardless of how big it is. Logan Hawk to take on Larry the Hippie. Zach the Ripper and Jay Blackbear, as well as Coleman versus Crom. Is Amadeus offering a hand to the masked man from Manchester? Or not? Look at this. A little disrespect, a little show of disrespect, a little bit of bump you. And a huge drop kick to the face. That was almost personal. That was as personal as it gets. As Alexander K keeping control of the matchup. A series of drop kicks here. Applying a hammerlock. Brings him up. Hammerlock side suplex. Side slam at the very least. And Alexander K with a guillotine from the top. Nicely done, Amadeus, with that kip up. Into the corner. He tosses him off to the side. Amadeus looking to save some face here tonight. This is stablemate Malice coming up shorter here this evening. And Alexander K just drove a knee into the face of Amadeus. Hot potatoes, hot potatoes. Irish whip. Drops down, looking for it. Another leapfrog and a high lifting knee to the ribs. We got a pinfall attempt. Lines him up, drops the elbow. A series of them here. This man turning up the violence tonight. Drapes the arm, looking for a suplex. And Alexander K kips right back up. Hello, turnbuckle. Long way to go for an arm drag, but by golly, sure was pretty. And Amadeus not looking to go so pretty, just comes straight in with a Lou Thesz press. A couple of right hands, but a corkscrew leg will take it right down. We're going outside. The referee started a count here. He's been back and forth around the ringside and through the ring. Oh man, he may have just broken that guy's leg. Alexander's leg may be just dislocated in 29 pieces. But he alright, he's walking it off. He's gonna go to the top rope. And a little help for the way down. And Amadeus, again, ever the opportunist. Again with that series of elbows. They're going to duke it out. One of these two going to come out on top. And it's Amadeus. Crowd don't seem too happy about that. They're 100% behind Alexander K. Back outside the ring. He's still really been leaving much room for each other. Into the steel steps. Man, did he bounce off of those. And Alexander K in control of the matchup over Project Clown. We'll say, a little suspicious we ain't seen Vulgar tonight. We've seen the rest of the clowns, but not the ringmaster. Series of chops. And Amadeus has his opponent staggering, but again Alexander fires back with a series of his own. Short-faced DDT to the concrete, and the referee's count continues to 5. Alexander all the way out and over. If he can get him back in the ring, he may be able to win this one. Alexander going high risk again. Up on top. Diving elbow across the spine. Amadeus shoulders down. And a kick out at 2.5. Huge springboard moonsault, nobody home. Amadeus right in for the cover. I said a while ago he was an opportunist, man. That doesn't prove it, nothing will. Huge backbreaker. And the clown brings him around for it. Tombstone lung blower. The referee a little slow for the count. But it's enough. Alexander K. fallen victim to the lung blower. And a victory for this man. Project Clown putting itself back into a good look here tonight. Hardcore title coming up next as Chaos defends against the Big Dog in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Chaos says he's going to be a fighting champion. It don't matter what belt he's got. He's defended the Intercontinental Championship. He's defended the Hardcore Championship. He's lost them, but he's also defended them. As we get ready to hit the ringside one more time. Let's do it.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Hardcore Championship.
I'm going back to let the man know it's his turn. The Big Dog. His return to AOK in over 2 years. The Big Dog coming back in 2K24, putting an emphasis on the return. I don't know what I meant by that. But the Big Dog looking to get his first gold since returning. No stranger to that hardcore title. The champ, Creepy Chris Chaos, the hardcore champion. Here to defend that title tonight. ZA getting his boys some backing. Getting his boys some backing on that. Let's go Chaos. He's come a long way, as I said before. He came a long way at AOK. Took him a hot minute to find his stride. But he's been a little bit of a belt collector over the past couple weeks, months here in AOK, at least throughout this season. Intercontinental champion a couple of times. Hardcore champion. Sky's the limit for Chris Chaos. Do it up.
Introducing the challenger.
We got more introductions. I'm sorry, I didn't know Wayne wasn't done yet.
Weighing in at 244 pounds, Big Dog. And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, the hardcore champion, the Terror, Chris.
Big defense tonight. Big Dog. No laughing matter, man. This guy, now that he's knocked the ring rust off, Big Dog backing on his stride as well. And getting his opportunity to grab up his first gold since returning to AOK. Chaos coming out top. A couple of right hands and a DDT sets him off the ropes. And a running senton. Chaos twists his opponent up into a pretzel here. Cloverleaf. And another DDT. Into the corner, splash. Chaos taking it right to the Big Dog. He gets a 2 count out of it. Big Dog back to his feet, but again, too slow. Chaos stomps his head in with that. Good golly goddamn. To the outside, falls count anywhere, and anything goes. Singapore King straight to the throat. Follows it up in the second and third. And a swing and a miss before throwing to Chaos with dead accuracy here. Just taking the knee out from the big dog. Eat the feet. And Chaos. Just about getting ready to get a little bit creepier. Looking for it, crawling over. Chaos effect. And that's all she wrote. Hardcore title stays around the waist. Around the waist? Around the waist of Chris Chaos.
Here is your winner, and still hardcore champion, the Terror, Chris Chaos.
Chaos defending that title against some of the biggest men in AOK. He took on Logan Hawk last episode. Big dog this time around. Might have to put him in there against somebody his own side, man. You're 100% right. He is not messing around anymore, man. He is in it to win it. Said he has got his sights set. Speaking of Logan Hawk, the High Justice against the High Hippie. Larry the Hippie. Larry taking on one of the, as I said, taking on one of the biggest men of the AOK roster. He and Malice are pretty even in size there. With the High Justice coming out first.
The
size of this man.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 355 pounds, Justice Logan Hawk.
Larry the Hippie. Gonna have to stick and move tonight. He has given up a ton of size to this man. A ton of size to this man. His opponent, man, the pacifist.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in.
And he says he's here for a good time.
Larry the Hippie.
The King Bean himself. Larry the Hippie getting his groove on here. as he gets ready to face off against that man, Logan Hawk. Find your chi, Larry. Logan Hawk gonna find it for you. Larry just threw all of himself into that, and Logan Hawk just staggered. Larry gets the big man down and drops a big right hand right between the eyes and follows it up with a headbutt. The hippie choosing violence here tonight. I believe he busted the big man open. Oh, Larry, you better look at this. Right back to that headbutt. Right back to that busted open forehead. Larry, the hippie, going straight to it here. He's looking to put the big man to sleep. Barely get up on there. Yeah, pretty much off his feet for that. And Logan Hawk back inside the ring. He's got the hippie by the beard. That choke slam. And look at this. The hippie right back up. Samoan drop. You ain't jumping up from that one real quick. Not as quick, but the hippie's still in this. He is not being deterred at all here. Looking it around, hooking the leg. Indian Deathlock style grapevine. And Logan Hawk turns it up, hooks the leg. This may just upset the hippie. Not even a 1 count, keeping it alive quickly. Nicely done. Had to put all of his weight behind it to bring the big man down, but he's going to follow him outside. Haha, just kidding. Logan Hawk shaking off the cobwebs. Larry playing games here. Worked. He tricked the big man up. Jedi mind trick for him. I'm not the hippie you were looking for. Logan Hawk right back to his feet. He's definitely been busted open. The referee may want to get in there and take a look at that. Or not. Logan having just about enough of this stinking hippie. Are you gonna let the man get up on his own? Didn't think so. Didn't think so. Logan in control of the matchup. Puts his opponent on the ropes. A huge boot to the chest. There's Logan. Wasting time. The hippie fires back with a headbutt. Diving elbow halfway across the ring. Looks for a pinfall. And he gets a 2 count out of that. We better stay on the attack if he intends to keep any kind of momentum going in his favor, because Logan Hawk is back to his feet again. I think Larry the hippie might be in trouble. I think Larry knows it too as he rolls to the outside. What's he got in mind here? Bringing it outside. Look at this. Takes it outside the ring. Just stuffs the claw down his throat. The referee's starting his count, and these two are battling out here. Larry the hippie getting a little gyration in here. And Logan Hawk, a bloody mess here. The referees count to 6, and the hippie trying to keep the big man outside the ring. Hippie back out, stopping the count, keeping the match up. Outside the ring, free of a count, but Logan Hawk bleeding profusely from above the eye. Takes it back inside the ring. The hippie carried across. Snake eyes. Logan looking for the high justice. And he just absolutely annihilated Larry the hippie, who kicks out at 2. God damn, that boy keeping it up. Diving headbutt. And Logan Hart. Again, the referee may want to look in on Logan's well-being here. Goes for the bear hug. The hippie sticks a finger right in that gout. And hits him with the Spanish announce table, and that may do it. And another kick out by the high justice. Logan back to his feet, but outside the ring. He is out cold. Logan Hart suckers the hippie right into it, into the steel steps. And now Logan back inside the ring to break the count. Not sure what Logan has in mind here, but the hippie not liking it. Gets a couple of elbows into the ribs. Over the back, and the hippie back inside the ring. Right hand again, falling headbutt. And looking for a sleeper, hoping for enough blood loss to put the big man out this time. Jawbreaker breaks himself free. And the high justice back to his feet with the hippie off of his. And Logan Hart drives the knee into the back of the head. Torture rack. What's he got in mind here at ringside? Into a neck breaker. The hippie may never need a chiropractor again. Face first into our desk. Logan Hart manhandling the hippie. And Logan Hart may have hurt himself more so than his opponent on that. Logan back to his feet. The hippie barely back to his. Logan back inside the ring before the count of 10. And he breaks the count one more time. The hippie, they say, not even moving here. Starting to move now, back up to 1 foot. There he goes. We're back into it. The hippie back inside the ring. Logan Hart trying to get the crowd riled up. I'm pretty sure whoever gets the next pinfall attempt might come out the winner here. And the hippie, high jumping clothesline. Swinging neck breaker. And the hippie looking for the cover. And again, Logan Hart. Just shifting his weight enough to get that shoulder up. Spanish announce table, pinfall attempt. Is that enough to keep Logan Hart down? It is. The allotted 3 goes to the hippie.
Here is your winner, Larry the
This man's starting to make ripples here in AOK. Pretty good run here so far. Looking for, could be looking for title matches soon. World champ here with us tonight, Jay Blackbear and Zack the Ripper. One-on-one here tonight. Blackbear failing on his Money in the Bank cash-in. Zack the Ripper obligated to another match, but non-title on this one. As Zack said, you already had your chance with the cash-in. Like, I'll wrestle you again, but and no title on the line. Blackbear out here to prove to Zack and the world, and perhaps himself, that he can beat the Grim Creeper. Let's head to ringside. Let's get these introductions. Let's get this matchup underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Maine, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Horseman, Jay Blackbear.
Jay Blackbear, a Native American from modern-day Maine. And he is here tonight to prove to himself, the world, and to Zack the Ripper that he can beat the world champ. Title or no title.
And his opponent from Limbo, weighing in at 200.
This time it's not about that championship. This time it's just about
champion Zack.
a man's confidence in himself to beat the very best. Grim Creeper, this is his second reign here as world champ. The underdogs from season 3 coming to live here in season 4. Just getting ready for it. Ringing the bell and a big boot by the Ripper. Pinfall attempt. Only one. Zack moving in again for an attack. Springboard off the ropes. Boot to the face. Blackbear having trouble here against the champ. He came out here with a head full of steam. But again, right back to his feet, if nothing else. He keeps getting back up. The Ripper looking for a pinfall quickly. And gets a 1. Again, the Ripper staying on the attack. And again, look at this. Blackbear, I said, not giving up, right back to his feet, follows it all up with a DDT. And now finally, momentum on his side. Blackbear drives the knee into the champion's back repeatedly. Moves out of the way, the Ripper back to his feet. And a knee to the face, and again, the Ripper Multiple curb stomps bouncing the head of Jay Blackbear off the canvas, now working the legs over the Ripper, the world champ, the best that AOK has to offer. Showing the former Money in the Bank briefcase carrier exactly why he's the world champ, exactly why he couldn't succeed in cashing in that briefcase. But Blackbear right back up, ready to prove everything wrong. Zach to the outside, Blackbear. A little undecided on whether or not he wanted to follow Zach to the outside, but bam, what a boot. Caught him coming around the corner. A heel kick. The Ripper taking his opponent up and drops him with a big right hand off the fireman's carry. This man, the world champ, absolutely brutalizing the challenger here tonight. But Blackbear again, finally getting some momentum again his way. As the referee continues his count, these two continue to battle it out outside. Blackbear puts the boots to the mask of the world champ. Side before the count of 10. From behind the line, into the sunset he goes. Pinfall attempt, the champ's shoulders are down. And Blackbear picks up a victory, a non-title victory over Zach the Ripper. A way to celebrate, look at this. Blackbear attacking the world champion. He beat him clean and then attacked him afterwards. Zach the Ripper looked like he might be in some pain here. Take a look, find out what's going on with that. Coleman and Bouchard, that's not supposed to be. What? That's supposed to be. What the hell happened? This was supposed to be Coleman versus Crom from the Faces of Fear. You've seen Bouchard earlier this evening out with Prestige during his matchup. We'll go to ringside and see if we can get some answers here. I'm not sure why this is Bouchard and Coleman, but hey, IKB versus James Coleman, the unpredictable one. Let's get it on then.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds, the unpredictable James Coleman.
James Coleman and IKB, of course, having their issues over the past couple of months, courtesy of Prestige. They faced off in a special guest referee match where Prestige, the man who kind of forced them to tag together, it's just, was the special guest referee. There's a whole lot going on here that I'm not understanding. But tonight, James Coleman and Ken Bouchard, round 2, at least for season 4.
And his opponent from Maine, weighing in at 348 pounds, IKB.
The Iron Man, Ken Bouchard, IKB. here tonight to take on James Coleman. This is, like I said, I'm not real sure what's going on with it all. I said this was, what I understand, there was a mix-up, perhaps. We're going to ring the bell. We're going to get this going here. IKB, James Coleman, center of the ring, and Coleman coming out with the advantage first. Follows it all up with a Hurricane Rana, keeping the big man down on the mat with a series of boots. Reversal by IKB. His turn for the boots. Gut wrench. Spins him the whole way around. Looking good is IKB. But Coleman, a reversal of his own. Snapping a leg of big IKB. And Coleman, rights, lefts, and a DDT, goes for the cover. And we get a 2 count out of it. The Iron Man looking for a bear hug. And a ring of the bell changes that. Back and forth we go. Coleman gets blocked. IKB with the right hand and a pullback shoulder breaker. Again, Coleman right back for that DDT. Look at this. IKB with a rolls him up. A little bit of athleticism on that one. Coleman was expecting that roll up, and IKB catching him by surprise, but unfortunately that surprise has worn off. And Coleman with another DDT. Sets his opponent up, sends him into the ropes. Drops to the mat and a huge power slam. Gets covered, and IKB kicking out at 2. Coleman taking the long way around here, catching up with IKB. And again, right back to the leg. There's something for the crowd there by the Coleman. The Coleman? Coleman. Sends his opponent for the ride, crashing into the barricade, and Coleman back inside the ring. Just long enough to break the count, keep this match up. Semi-legal and whatnot. Out of the way, boot to the face, and these two again battling it out here at ringside. These two just don't like each other. They get, again, Prestige pulled them together to be a tag team, or at least convinced them to tag a few matches. And they couldn't even go. They just couldn't go the distance as a team. And IKB with a huge shot to the chest. The referee continuing his count to 7. And I don't think these two care one way or the other. Back inside, Coleman back up to his feet. Needs to get back in the ring. Barely making it in before the count of 10. And then gets his head torn off with a clothesline. The Iron Man. Huge scoop body slam. Sure what he had in mind there. It looked like he was pulling Coleman away from the ropes. But Coleman back to his feet before anything could be done of it. Ultimate splash on the outside, nothing but concrete. And look at this. Nah, Bouchard bomb on the concrete. Get out of here. And he is being relentless on the attack. Coleman. My God, he could be broken in half. The referee continues his count. These two continue to beat each other up outside the ring. Coleman back to his feet. Can he gain the momentum that he needs to get this matchup completely into his favor and perhaps into a victory lane? Into the desk again. Coleman back inside the ring. IKB soon to follow, perhaps. Looking good here in the clothesline block. Bouchard. A second Bouchard bomb. Has him up in a second one. This time inside the ring. Shoulders down. Coleman is coming up short. But look at this. IKB sliding out of the ring as James Coleman turns on the ref. Pissed at a second loss to IKB. Takes his frustration out on poor Lou. As Coleman faces fines, I'm sure, and IKB walks away with a grin in the winner's purse. Let's take a look at the news first. October, week 1. Lilith rushing down on Zoe Yuri. Picking up the victory there. Or losing out on that as Zoe Yuri picked up the victory. Amadeus offering that handshake to Alexander K. before pulling it away from him. Jay Blackbear picking up that title. Non-title matchup. And then absolutely annihilating him with those kicks to the ribs. Check to make sure that the champ is still in good shape. And as we just saw, it was not an upset win by Coleman. Ken Bouchard just beat the hell out of him. Let's go to the next show. Let's see what's what. Let's see what's what for week 2. What's October's second week bringing us? Dean Graves and Prestige. Good possibility. We may be putting tag team motions or matches. Try that again. We may be taking tag team matches off air for a few weeks until 2K. Until we can verify that 2K has fixed that bullshit. But that could be a good matchup there. Billy Moore taking on Larry the Hippie. I think the Larry deserves more than more, if you ask me. Empress Sparrow versus Alexia. We'll take a look at that matchup perhaps. Amadeus and Alexander K to come back around. Lilith take on Casey Gwen, former Women's World Heavyweight Champion. RWP and Torrance Benjamin, the Unwanted, in the Faces of Fear. Again, we'll talk about that. Zach the Ripper versus Gavin Wilson. And Bouchard and Coleman one more time. We will talk about that and more. Let's look at those power rankings before we head out. IKB, top of the charts. Number 1 winning. Followed up by RWP and Zach the Ripper for the top 3. Zoe Yuri and Nick Blackwell are top 5 of the power rankings. Not too shabby. Podwell at 6. Chris Chaos sits at number 7. Casey Gwen, Lilith, and Big Money Mama Logan fill out the top 10. Mostly women there in our top 10 this time around. Prestige starts the top 20 at number 11. Wildcat at 12. James Coleman at 13 with Alexander K at 14. Omer T. Hinkeldeimer 3/4 of the way there at number 15. Vulgar the Clown, as I said earlier, we didn't see much of him this evening at 16. Piper Ramirez, number 17. Larry, power ranking, number 18. Black Bear just picked up a big victory over the women or the world champion in a non-title matchup. Sits at number 19 with Amadeus at number 20. Your top 20 power rankings for AOK. And that is all the time we have, kids. I want to thank everybody for stopping in, saying hello, and hanging out with us here at AOK. And we'll be back again on Sunday night, somewhere around 7-ish. But until then, take care of yourselves and take care of one another. And for all that's holy, don't forget to wash behind your ears. Till then, friends, peace!